we back? It seems we are. Well, that was really odd. Apparently even my internet couldn't handle the brain power required for this wonderful puzzle, and so he decided to just kind of stop for a moment. Took a break. And I can understand that. Maybe he just couldn't take it anymore, how many stupid things I'm doing here in the name of progress. Even though progress is certainly the last thing that am achieving here. So, in the meantime, I actually took a piece of paper, really old school, I know, and I wrote down the slides from my memory. So we have slide number 1, I said number 1, which is the person with the arms open, looking to the left, and based on the diary or note, that is someone who is good, right? She did something good that day, and so that experience in her mind was the one with open arms. Fine. And this one is looking to the left. The second one is the one with the sword. This is looking to the left as well. And in the notes, this was when she did something wrong. She stole the star stone, right? So that was like betraying someone. The sword is bad. Okay. The third is the one looking to the right, that is the kneeling one. And that is when she was sad, or she was scolded by her father because she picked the wrong slide. He wanted me to pick the one with the sword while I picked the man on the right. I never picked the one with the sword. Now this could be a hint that we should switch these two. So if you want to pick the one on the right, you should actually pick the one with the sword, because that's the right answer. But yep, no idea. No idea. That's really far-fetched. And we have the fourth, looking again to the right. It's just a freaking mystery what this is. Because this is... Above all, I like the man standing to the right. Father asked why. I said he see things he likes. Today I was the right one. Wait. She explains her own emotions by being one of these characters. She was playing with the slides, right? And she liked this one. Because he sees things he likes. That means if she feels this way, then she sees things he likes, so she is happy. So if she is happy, then he chooses this character. So there's one good, one bad, one sad, and one happy character, which actually makes sense. The only question is, which two do we need here? if you mix these together, because you can have a good and happy, or good and sad, or you can bad and happy, or bad and sad, right? Now, it was mentioned in the note, in the results, that the puzzle lock is not really working. It's difficult because she tends to always choose two slides with characters facing the same way. Now the good and bad are both looking to the left, and the sad and happy both look to the right. So you have 4 ways to mix these, in my opinion. If I choose the good and right, that is, the good is the man with the open arms, and the happy is the right, that is 4.
Have mercy!
Did anything happen? That's the big question. Not a thing. Do I have to really pull this lever? I have not the slightest clue. So this was my idea, and I tried it. So we tried 1 and 4. Now I will assume that it's not important which is up and which is down. At least I hope. Now another one could be a good and sad. The good and sad is 1 because 1 is the good, and the sad is 3, the kneeling one. Did I do it? No, I did not. Wait, what if I don't have to pull at all? I just have to put these into the machine. What if I just have to put these in the machine and the door out is right across, so I can just look back and see if anything moved? Maybe it's not that convoluted as I think. Nothing changed.
On earth as it is in heaven.
So I tried 1, 4. I also tried 4, 1 without pulling it. I tried 1, 3. I actually pulled that one but didn't do anything, so let's try 4, 1. Again, I'm not sure if it's important which one is up or down. Another thing happened. Wonderful. So I tried everything that is to do with good. So so actually do what Justine did most of the time and go with pairs who are facing in the same direction, so like 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. Nothing. Yeah, great. Let's try 3 and 4. At this point, I'm just brute forcing this. I am aware of it.
You'll burn for this. You'll burn for this.
Well, let's see. I tried 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1. I actually tried all the ones.
Child.
Because I tried 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 4. I also tried 3 plus 4 and 4 plus 3. So the only things I'm missing are the ones with 2.
Thy kingdom.
So let's see. 2 and
Thy
4.
will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. The kingdoms of
It was mentioned in the recording in the beginning that the light should guide you. And maybe that is a hint. However, my problem is that because these are these slides,
King of kings, Lord of lords.
I think that is just a play, a word play, nothing more. Because light shines through these. And the last one is actually 2 and 3. Nothing changed. 2 and 3. 3 and 2. Nothing changed. I tried every single combination there is, or at least that I can think of, without pulling the lever. And I tried some with pulling the lever. And I'm nowhere. The light shall guide you.
Sick, twisted child.
And my problem is there are a number of things I can associate with these slides. They are numbered. They have another number associated with them through the journal, the age of Justine. I can associate an emotion with it based on what happened to Justine on that day or at that age. I can also look at if the character is facing right or left, so I can do a number of different things. But I don't have a key, so to speak. What is that? Shipment slip. Still alive! Congratulations on your fine purchase. The Lumina projection box with accompanying puzzle lock is the pride of our company and our greatest seller. Having earned your patronage, we would like to share with you privileged insight on our newest workings, the Spun Space device. This new machine is unlike anything you have ever witnessed. Come and visit our testing facilities and try our state-of-the-art inventions in a safe environment. Please write your name and address on the back of the slip and mail it back to us at AS Inc., Boston, Massachusetts. You know, that did not help with the puzzle at all. Like I'm really happy. That's a really nice reference and all that, but I'm not one freaking step closer to the solution of this freaking puzzle. And I really like that I found a hidden secret, something that I was never able to do in The Dark Descent. I'm not even sure if that game has any secrets, but here I was able to find a secret, but not the solution to this freaking puzzle. I'm not at all annoyed by this fact. Not at all. I am actually so calm that I can barely contain myself. At this point I'm thinking about what secondary meanings things might have, like How the bird grabbed the snail and the snail's shell cracked. What did that mean? Maybe it just meant that the shell cracked. Maybe it meant something else. I don't know. Where's my box? I know I had a box. Give me my box. Where's the box? Somewhere here. Where's the box? I know I had a box. That's not a box. The box was on a shelf. Where's my box? At this point, I'm looking at absolutely everything. I'm gonna turn this place upside down if I need to. But I'm getting out of here. One way or a freaking other, but I'm getting out of here. Yeah. Fuck the plant. That didn't do anything. What's that? Nothing. Rotten apple. Ugh. Painting. Something in the corner. What's that? I saw you there, you little shit! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Herbert's letter. Please, for fuck's sake, have at least a clue. 1839, January 12th. Dear Monsieur Flaubert, I am sorry to hear about your daughter Justine's unruly behavior. Rest assured that this does not diminish your work, nor does it make your idea of the natural developing mind less appropriate as a field of study. I have met plenty of scholars here in London enthralled by your hypothesis and stated that it could be one of the most important ideas of the modern era. It has been suggested that the mind is not only molded by experience but could also be stricken with disease without psychological sign. Perhaps this line of thinking could be applied to your child. I wish I could devote my letter to consolidation. However, I write to you with a request. I require passage into Algeria, and I need Frenchmen of great standing to vouch for my person. I am certain the name of Flaubert would greatly speed the process and grant me the permits I require. It pains me to ask this of you in your time of distress, but if you could suffer my inconvenience, I would be greatly in your debt. Yours sincerely, Herbert. Herbert is the person, the explorer, who went to Algeria with Daniel, and this did not get us any freaking closer to the truth. But I like that I found 2 letters, and I could have completely missed them in case I actually figured out the Dawn puzzle. So I guess this is a good thing. Only problem is, I still don't know what the heck I need to do. And obviously it's really funny that I cleaned off the books from multiple shelves previously, and those were obviously the shelves on which nothing was hidden. But I still need to find the Dawn box, because I need something to stand on. Did I bring that box in this playthrough or the previous? I think I'm losing my mind. Here's the Dawn box. Let's see if there's anything on these that I might have missed. Doesn't look like that. Not a thing. Not a thing. We already found something on that one. But it mentioned that the light box and the puzzle was ordered from somewhere, and this ties the base game and this one together, so that's nice, but it doesn't make me any less lost. What was that? Probably nothing. I'm just saying things now. That's normal, you know. If you're losing your mind, that is. It's completely normal. The only problem, some of the stacks of books cannot be moved. And at this point, I'm just challenging the capabilities of a PlayStation 4. And I think I just jumped atop a candle. Ah, goodness. What am I doing? I am absolutely certain that if someone knows the solution to this, then this is the most difficult stream to ever watch. Well, fucking great. Now I'm behind the book shelf. Is that good? I'm not sure. Is it intended? I'm not sure. Am I here? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Okay, have some decency and put this back. Well, let's see the paintings. This could represent the man with the open arms. What about this? Lots of people looking to the right. But I already tried that. I just can't seem to find what is the... What is the hint here? Puzzle lock, Lumina projection box. This doesn't do anything either. This is maybe the father. This is maybe Justine. This is maybe the mother. No Tinder boxes. When did I use up all the Tinder box? Oh, this is the same one. I've been running around here so long I forgot that it's the same playthrough. Goodness, I really need to restart.
You'll burn for this. You'll burn.
Yes, 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 yes. Give me some ideas here. I tried all the combinations without pulling the lever, so I'm assuming it is important to pull the lever. What if I pull without anything inside? It didn't do anything? That is odd. That is odd. This is only needed so we can see the slides. Open arms. Yeah, open arms. Man with the sword. Yeah, that really is a sword. That is a sword. Fair enough. Crouching person. Guy looking to the right. Nothing. Though here it's interesting that I pulled the lever and didn't kill the person. So I guess we're trying another version. I tried 1.4, 1.3, let's try 1.2. At this point I'm just brute forcing it, but I have no idea. So this opens it, but I killed the person. So there is a way, somehow, to maybe get the right combination. No, the combination was 1, 2, but I think it let me through because it was the third try, and at the third try it just lets me go further. So what I will do, every time I get here I just try different combinations and hope that I will figure this freaking thing out once, because there is a way to not kill this person, I just have no clue how. Let me guess, no record.
I wonder, is Father David with his God now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry, I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us from trying.
Yes, saves us some trying. But again, my problem here, I understand what the game is trying to do with these moral dilemmas, but this is not an obvious choice of I can kill someone and get through something easily, or not kill someone and I have to figure it out, because the rules are not clearly stated. Even in the first one, the lever doesn't say if you pull this lever you're killing this guy. And here it doesn't say that you can get through this puzzle without using the puzzle box. Because if that is the case, I will look around the area. But if that's not the case, then I have to get some combination right in the first 2 tries, and that's my trouble, that everything is really loosely explained. So I'm not necessarily making a choice to kill someone, I'm killing someone because I have no clue what does what, and that's a sloppy way to do it, because in this case I don't feel like the bad person, I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Look, here's the thing, I don't have oil. No tinderbox, wonderful. I am totally not here. As I said, I am not here. Why would you think I am here? That would be a silly idea. I guess I'm going the way you came from. I'm really hoping I don't have a puzzle in here, because I can't see a fucking thing. Fascinating, the suitors had not been a part of the original plan, but she liked the added excitement. What can you do about that? So what I missed in there? No idea. It's jammed, no surprise. Nah, tell me what the heck is up.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever. Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte. But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
Police? Alright. You know, this female voice sounds more like a jealous lover of one of the friends rather than a psychiatrist. Oh, she's just insane, who knows. Door is... the lever is missing, okay. Not sure why I'm in water, or halfway submerged in it. But we'll figure it out. Oh, look at that. Gimme. Unopened letter. Monsieur Flaubert. 1839, July 7th. Oh, this is fun. My name is Daniel, a friend and a colleague of Professor Herbert. A little follow-up. As I have come to understand, you are among his most trusted friends and confidants. Therefore, I shall reveal my predicament in hope that you can shed some light on the matter. I think this is from among those letters that Daniel sent out to people he found in Herbert's address book after Herbert died and the entire expedition in Algeria, and Daniel went to the university. Earlier this year, Herbert and I set out on an expedition to the desert of Algeria. While looking for the legendary tomb of Tin Hinan, we happened upon a cavern temple buried deep between the sand. In its inner sanctum I retrieved a stone orb which cracked and split into several pieces. Due to exhaustion, I was sent back to Britain and waited for his return. So I think this was after Daniel received the remaining belongings of Herbert. Well, from the expedition. And then he went to the university for information. I have since lost all contact with Herbert, and I found myself deeply troubled by the whole affair. I believe Herbert knew more than he was telling, and that he sent me back to protect me from whatever ancient horror we may have stirred. If you can share any insight on the matter, I would be most grateful. Forever in your debt, Daniel. Now that is interesting, because he doesn't mention that Herbert is dead. And by the time he wrote this letter, he should know, even though I'm not sure. But hey, we have this. And we have a lever. No, as always, let's move everything out of the way, because who knows, maybe we find something. At least we got a trophy. That's almost half as good as a victory. Come on. I will be perfectly honest with you, I do not understand this place. I do not know what I'm supposed to do here. But hey, we'll figure it out. This is where I came from. That is where I went. This is another hallway leading to a locked door. And now I have the lever, an operating handle for some kind of mechanism. Well, here it is. I guess up is up. Makes sense. You know, I'm slightly concerned about many things. Yeah, I just realized that. But yeah, I'm still concerned about this entire place. I mean, I understand that there is this psychiatrist out to kill us or something, but how does she has access to all this? Oh, that's a lot of oil. So I'm guessing I should make this work. Cogwheel is missing, you don't say. But this seems awfully linear. So who am I supposed to save? And who is... Not necessarily who is behind this, but who are the people I am supposed to save? I thought they would be people Justine knows. So maybe the 3 friends. That would make sense to me. But here, the first one was the psychiatrist. The second one, I actually have no idea who it is. I think his name was mentioned. That's about it. Oh, wonderful. Let me guess, you're breaking down the door. Well, there's only one way, and that's for words. Fuck. You stay the heck out. I told you, stay the heck in. Or out. Yeah, out, actually. But it's getting louder. Shit. Yeah. Well, shit.
Help me, and I'll call on my men to save us from this.
Well, that would be fucking amazing, but I don't know how to save you. Slightly in a bad situation here.
Hey, can anyone hear me?
I think you should really shut up right around now. Oh, nice mallet. Okay, he won't kill him, that's a good sign. The bad sign is that he's still the fuck here. Okay, so apparently he's just walking around there. Wonderful. That's a soul. Won't help me much. Okay, this will be extremely fun, but... be it. Let's try to move this. You did not see me, you did not see me, you did not see me, you did not see me. Oh, this is the detective. That's interesting. So why this is difficult? Because I have to do this while this lovely creature is here. So I could move on or save the guy somehow. I just have no clue how. Just like this. So now I saved him by stopping the creature from getting to him. Even though, let's be honest, the creature did not try to hurt him. Okay, now it's totally closed. And now I can move on. So I guess the idea was that I have to save him like this. Now there is still one door that I couldn't open, but it's right behind the creature, in the middle of its path, so I could not get there. Maybe in another playthrough. Of course there is a fucking lever on this side. Not that it will stop it. Called it. Fucking called it. Crypt! Wonderful place. Could it be that she was not herself anymore, she thought. It was time to find out. Well, we didn't die, and I think we saved one. Maybe. Not sure. Yes, enough of that sound, thank you very much. My ears are already hurting. Thank you. Now, let's hear what we did.
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us? I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not. I know very little about him, but surely he had a family, don't you think? Poor, poor fatherless children. But he falls on his own sword. His kind is not meant to come for people like me. Laws are made for cretins. The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong. We are always right.
Now, who is this woman? Welcome in safely, and thank you for the first brick of the day. How are you doing today? That's a hole. Doing well, that's wonderful. Oh, that's a tiny little gravestone, isn't that adorable? Now, I have to be honest, I have no clue who this woman might be. But so far I saved 2 out of 3. Only problem, I really have no idea how I might be able to save the third. What is happening? It all made sense, he thought. We all appreciate symmetry. Everyone is comforted by the casuality of logic. It gives the impression of a grand plan and that we may be able to grasp the inner workings of this perfect universe. You see, his wife had died while giving birth to his son. That is why he was able to forgive. His family was just giving in to the symmetry. Oh, you mean the mother and the child. Wondrous idea. Unfinished letter. February 2nd, 1839, I think? Herbert, I have contacted the consulate and they said they will send you the permits you need for visiting Algeria. I wish you good luck on your search and that your findings will come at a lower price than mine. So this is the reply to Herbert. I am at a loss with my studies. My daughter has become distraught and distant. My apologies. I did little to control her behavior, yet I believe the very notion of my observation has made her this way. My scientific indifference to our tests has not left her with an indifferent opinion. She finds my lack of reaction disappointing. She judges me, and most importantly herself, by the results of the tests. The reason I have had trouble finding any consistency within her character is because she tries different approaches to provoke me, and her actions only become more and more disturbing. Yesterday I lost myself and scolded her. She was terrified and humiliated. It saddens me greatly to bring my studies to a close without seeing it to the end, but I can no longer justify my research. I have to mind my relationship with my daughter. I read that as an uninspiring letter. Let's just say the font is not the most easy to read. It's really quite difficult on my eyes. So here we have... Wait, this is maybe... Whose grave is this? Is it Justine's mother? Because we know she lost her mother. But I have absolutely no clue what the story behind that is. Okay, we have a statue, and I guess we have to remember something with this statue. Please, ma'am, let me cover you up like so. For symmetry. It's really important to be a gentleman about it. What was Mother like? She was the most beautiful creature ever to grace this world. I can't remember what she looked like, no matter how hard I try. Her beauty was blinding, Justine. We could never dare to change such memory to our minds. It would be too much to bear. That is a nice way of saying it. And apparently I was right that we are indeed talking about Justine's mother. Random body in a random grave. Why am I not surprised? Also, that was probably Justine's mind cracking. What is this? I'm unsure, honestly. If I had to guess, I would call this painting Girls' Night. Yeah. I see a butt. I see two butts. Some faces. Let's just say that's hair and not blood. Bowls. Maybe the orbs from the Dark Descent, or mentioned in the Dark Descent. Some more hair. Some more Girls' Night Out. More bowls. More faces. Wonderful. Yes, butts and bows, that's what we're here for.
Well done. You have triumphed, conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The doctor? The priest? Or perhaps the policeman? Who is allowed to live? Why? You should really reflect on these past events and consider what they meant to you, what you have learned about your true nature. Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened, and nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised. The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dare to smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
So just in the middle of this, I had this idea, and it seems to be the truth. This person who made the recordings is actually Justine. And we are playing our own game. Unless this is a recording. However, the one problem, maybe we drank the amnesia potion and this is some twisted trial for ourselves. My problem with it is, how did we not recognize our own voice? And also, stop booping my nose. This is a serious matter. No. The doctor actually survived as much as I know. And the policeman also survived. Because the first one we didn't kill. The second one, the doctor I didn't kill. The priest I killed by accident. In a way. I ran out of options. The policeman, I'm not sure if I have to close the door or not. It's not explained again. It's all really loosely explained. What will that perfect sphere bring? So, again, why this is interesting, because it said that we have to figure out our result. It's not really explained at all what we are doing. We must hurry. What? We must hurry. It's not too late. It will be the end of everything. The tethered yellow king shall dethrone. Stay alive. I am thoroughly confused about what the heck I need to do here, honestly. Through the gates. From beyond it comes. So Justine found an orb? Climbed the highest tower. Spin the wheels. Crank the engine. Or we have the other way. They who borrow what waits beneath. The pipers will call for us to dance. That shall move across the floor. Liars? Liar? Elias dust to use dust as a safe muse? Sore muse? What? It will be again. Is this just another circle in the pathway? And I was once again bamboozled by a choice that I did not have. What a surprise. The skinless one is waking. Who's that? The beautiful pain. Oh, Father. Yeah, this is the same way. What is this? Liar. Elias does to use dust as a sore muse. A muse. Gluttony. It pleases me. Stay alive. Lonely. I guess these are the feelings of Justine and how she was being part of this study by her father. Is this still about Bot? I'm not sure anymore. What will that perfect sphere bring? Chaos and madness. The tethered yellow king shall defrost. What, we're back here? No. We what? I would say must hurry. It's not too late. It will be the end of everything. I understand that your sanity is terrible, but I am emerging, but let's be honest, from within, this is difficult to read. Entertain me. Calm down, Justine. Oh, a box. I have a box! My darlings. Through the gates, from beyond it comes. The inside. They who borrow waits beneath. Suffer the trial. Yes, I guess this was the trial. Plummet through the ancient city. That shall move across the floor. Playful. Stay alive. Once again, the pipers will call for us to dance. Stay alive was the one that we read multiple times.
Comes to an end. Now that you have seen what you truly are, you are able to go on and face eternity without fear, without doubt.
So what does this engine really do? And whose body is that? Oh shit. I think I'm getting crushed. Ow. Fair enough. Shit. The rock worked last time. Not this time, not. That didn't do shit. That didn't do shit either. This will be one really ugly end. Really, this is the best time you can collapse. So we got ourselves killed? No, this was just...
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much.
It was just a thrill ride?
Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
Open the door and let us remove ourselves from this dungeon. Hey, you! Almost free. Come on, get us out of here!
These are the surviving people?
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
So we were the bad guys.
Such intricate machinery. I can't for the life of me understand why he built this.
Who?
That's me, isn't it? All covered in chains.
So Justine found a sphere
They
and
can't
used
hurt me anymore.
its powers for these games? What am I supposed to do here?
Such light was never meant for me.
Oh.
Don't want any of the guests coming in here.
So this is behind the scenes. Let's see what's there.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour.
Clarice, I know it's a busy day, but make sure to post this letter for me, okay?
Certainly, Mademoiselle Justine. Urgent, is it?
Not really. It's already years late. I just thought they should know. I'm still alive.
I am thoroughly confused. I have absolutely no clue what happened here. My only guess is this takes time after the Dark Descent and Justine happened upon this castle, which I think is Castle Brennenburg, and so she used it for these twisted games, and that's why she said that it's already years too late, because all the things we found, all the notes and all that, those were many years ago. But then who set up the game? It seemed like she set it up herself, but if she forgot everything with the amnesia potion, then how did she just return to her normal self right away at the ending and walked up the stairs seemingly fully aware of who she is and talking to this maid, I think? That is quite interesting. Does whooping help you be less confused? Not necessarily, but it makes my nose itchy. Well, that was Justine, I think. Not even necessarily sure about that. No, because this is the Amnesia collection. I don't know how many trophies certain games in themselves have or has. The end. Thank you. That was confusing. With Amnesia the Dark Descent, I did not have many questions at the end. Here I am just drowning in questions. Well, let's see what we got in terms of trophies. We got one, still alive, became aware of the merits of AS Inc.'s spent space device in Amnesia Justine. So this is a reference to Portal, I'm assuming. And then we have this. Some victims died, some lived in Amnesia Justine. Alright. So I guess there should be a playthrough where everyone dies, and there should be a playthrough where everyone lives. Which would be easy to do if only I knew how to save the second guy. So let's try again. Now we know what we have to do, which is a good thing. I just don't know all. But this was certainly an interesting puzzle. I wouldn't necessarily say that this is a puzzle game, because if I wasn't so intent on saving everyone, it's not necessarily a long game or a really challenging game. Because after the second chamber, after the second surviving character, you are pretty much just running, and there's not much you can do. There are no puzzles. You are just trying to get away from the enemy. Now I have to start this up, and this is actually a clever way to make sure the player actually starts up one of these and realizes that these will provide some information throughout the game. So let's see. There are beds down there. I don't think that's the place where I was, because where I was, I think there I found a staircase, a stone staircase. So that was probably a different area. Well, let's go, let's try again. So here,
Whoever you are,
if we pull this lever, the guy is dead. That's no good. But I can try to get the playthrough where I kill everyone. So let's try it.
Please be reasonable. You don't have to do this.
Wait, what? Then why did it kill the guy right away when I pulled it before? That's odd. Now I have a chance to actually stop. Well, I won't. I have to keep it holding down. That is indeed odd, because when I tried it, I don't remember pulling it so many times. I just pulled once and it right away killed the man. But okay. So we killed one. Now I will actually try to save the second one, because I still don't know how to do that. But there's a good chance that I will manage to kill him, even though I'm trying against or trying to do the opposite of that. Ouch. So this one doesn't have a cylinder. It would be interesting if you could find a cylinder somewhere, and maybe that would give you a clue. But guess what? I couldn't find one. I can't go that way. I almost thought there was a lever there. Last time, the ladder that I needed to actually solve the puzzle without killing anyone was outside of the area where the puzzle itself was. So maybe even here I would need to find something.
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited for you. I do hope you managed to save Monsieur Fournier. He was a friend and a colleague of my papa here. Friendly fellow, a real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
But I can't seem to find anything in this area. This is what I mentioned, but there are no beds here, so I think this is a different area. Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, let's see what we can do in the library. I am honestly unsure. No, I have the broken ladder, but I don't think that is necessary for saving the priest here, because then I couldn't save the other person, the doctor in the beginning. So here we have, as far as I know, nothing else in this room. Don't worry, your sanity will be mostly intact. Mostly. So here we can actually find this note. I'm even looking at those symbols, but I don't think they would help. And here we can actually find one note hidden there. But this is from Herbert, and it doesn't help us with the actual puzzle. Don't save them, they have to learn to be independent. Oh, they will be independent from their limbs soon, if I don't figure out this thing. So I figured out that this opens. I'm actually happy about that. The only thing I have to figure out is how the heck it opens. There should be a tinderbox somewhere here, I think. That's one of the frames or slides. Where the heck is the tinderbox? I thought there was one here. Well, whatever. Well, they don't necessarily need all their limbs, do they? Now in this room I had this idea to light all the candles on both sides. So this one, and this one,
Who are you?
and this one. Because later on actually it is mentioned that symmetry is something important. What is this? This is a soul journal.
You'll burn for this.
And this is the fourth slide. And we have to open this. The only question, how in the holy moly we do that? I like this. There is a secret letter here. And that's how much I know. Yes, yes. So we have 4 slides. We have number 1, the man with open arms. We have number 2, the man with a sword. We have number 3, the kneeling man. And we have number 4, the man looking to the right. Now, from all these we have to figure out which 2 we have to put here and then I think, pull this. But if we pull it 3 times, the person dies. Now last time, what I did, I put in 1 and 2.
Our Father who art in heaven,
Like this.
hallowed be thy name.
And I pull the lever. Oh, wait. Now this is interesting. This was 1 and 2, but it killed the person right away. So this one is the bad version. So there is a combination. Because last time I did this as the 3rd one, I think, and that's why I assumed that for the 3rd one it always just kills the priest. But maybe that's not the case. I'm really hoping the enemy won't come in this little hidey hole of mine. Yeah, go the other way around.
I will find you.
Thank you. Tunnels jammed. I like how many things I could light, except there's nothing to light. Wait. And here's the dungeon. I'm not sure if there's something else hidden in there, I will be honest. They knew that they would have to capture the man, but what to ultimately do with them? These quick texts, these. So here we have a simple puzzle. I do believe I have to go to the left first. No, this is locked. Alright. I have to go to the right first. So now we can speedrun killing everyone. And here was, I do believe, a letter from Daniel. I do find it a bit annoying that there is no trophy or counter for all the notes in the specific games, only all together, because this way I have no idea if I missed something in the original game, in the DLC, or maybe in the next game. But that's okay. I'm not sure if this is time based, because I was messing around a lot of time. For a lot of time. And our friend is already real angry. Yeah, but he will come. He will come here, don't worry. So let's try to open this. I can't, okay. So I just leave the policeman there and not... Oh shit! And not close the door. That was slightly unexpected. When she first imagined the cabinet, it was for her amusement, but since it had grown into something more important, an opportunity to reveal her most suppressed desires. This is interesting. So she placed herself into these situations to see how she would react. So she had these people kidnapped and see if she was still angry at them. But where are the friends? That's a great question. Or the love letter was in one of the cells because those people were killed as well previously. Okay, let's just run through this because this is disorientating enough as it is. It's fascinating that I played through it. I think I found plenty of notes here and there, and it shows how this might be connected loosely to the events of the Dark Descent. But in a way, I have no clue what any of this is. Yeah, the door cannot be.
What you truly are. You are able to go on facing that without fear, without doubt.
So in a twisted way, this is her way of dealing with emotions and processing past experiences. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to stop this machine. Now the only thing is, if you have a wall like this, or rather these, you can just jump up on this and you won't be so much crushed because these ledges will keep you somewhat safe. It will not be comfortable, but it's better than getting squished. But then again, it was all just a play.
This
Egotist.
was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much. Enough of this. Get up, Justine. It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
Now, here's the interesting thing. I thought the...
That's me, isn't it? All covered in chains.
It's interesting because I would assume she set all of this up. And then she is trying to decipher what she did and what certain things might mean. But here this was interesting. I wanted to just walk away, and the game actually brought me back here and pulled down this extra bit of lock mechanism. So that wasn't me But who are those people in there? Because I killed all three. I initially thought the survivors are behind this door. But maybe not. Maybe that is the chained man. But who is the chained man?
Don't want any of the guests coming in here.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose
Maybe
is
the
ready any
friends
minute
are
now.
the
guests
chained
should be arriving
people.
within the hour.
And that's why they want,
Clarice,
or this
I know
creature
it's a
wants
busy
to
day,
kill
but
Justine.
make sure to post this
Because
letter for me,
really
okay?
she is the
Certainly, Mademoiselle Justine.
one who wronged
Urgent?
them.
Not really. It's already years late. I just thought they should know. I'm still alive.
I can skip this, which is nice. And we have yet another trophy. Let's see. 48%. Egotist. Not a single victim survived in Amnesia Justine. So I guess Justine is portrayed in these icons, trophy icons, and that is quite interesting, the facial expression, the emotion. But there is still one to save everyone. So let's try that. Now we learned something really important, and in a way for this game, and I assume this from the beginning, you have to start the game up many times and learn through trial and error. Because now I know that certain, or at least one combination in the second puzzle will kill the person. But maybe there is a good combination. I just haven't found it yet. So let's try. Alright, here we are.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied
Why do I
voice.
even have a lantern if there's no lantern oil in the entire freaking game?
I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation.
So this was all her own game. That's interesting. It's cleverly set up, and I did not realize until the mysteries end in a way. Halfway through that recording that reveals it, that the game master really is Justine herself. No, it's still weird to me how she could do that, because she would notice her own voice, wouldn't she? It's just odd to me. Like, that's the only one part that troubles me a bit. If it was with written memos, I could imagine it. Now this should trigger the creature. At least last time it did. Oh yes, it did. It's the same creature. Maybe she's stupid. I wouldn't say she is stupid. She is borderline insane. Give you that much. Let's see what we have. We have this. And I have an idea to break all of these. Did that just magically slide in there? Yeah, we are not talking about that. I will try to pick up everything that I might need. People can be both borderline insane and stupid. That's true. But sometimes there's only a hair of difference between someone who is insane and someone who is a genius.
Help me.
Yes, I know. I need to get the heck out of here. I won't get you killed this time around. Let's see how much we actually have to work for this. A bit more than this. Fair enough.
It's not too late to set things right.
Geniuses can be smart in one moment and stupid in another. That is indeed true. Really quite true. Nah. Let's open this. And let's see if I can actually put this up there. No object to use it on. Okay, so I don't have to build a huge staircase like I did before. So this is saving them. It seems. So I thought I have to save them in a way to break the lock, let them out and all that, but apparently saving them is not killing them. Now why the policeman is killed if I don't close the door is a bit beyond me. Really? Nothing wants to break now. Ow, that was my butt. Give me that. Gimme! Looking for everything. Now, let's try to figure out this freaking thing finally. I have a feeling I will finally... The basement had been extended well beyond the mono during the time of the first renovation. Justine was not to enter without permission, but now there was no one left to ask. So this is Justine's father's and family's manor. So this is not Brennenburg, alright. So let's get everything we need. In the boxes, don't know why they are important, but I get them. Letter. Gimme. Gimme. Tinder box from here. Slide. Message. Tinder box from there. Thank you. Nothing else here. Goodness. I still remember a Tinder box from here, but maybe I'm misremembering. I wouldn't be surprised. This game is somewhat confusing to say the least. Now let's see if there's anything here. We have the portal reference here. Yes, don't worry. It's odd. All of a sudden I have an itchy nose again. Ow! There's a finger in my face! How rude! Seize that right now!
Who are you? Who's there?
I said stop it! Now.
You'll burn for this.
We have the slides. We know that 1 plus 2 kills the person.
You'll burn for this.
Really? Really? Is that what you want? You want to be freed of your finger? I can arrange it. All you have to do is continue. So, are you ready for the consequences? They grow back. What the heck is happening around here? Everyone's fingers are growing back. Stop it! Now. Let's see. We know that 1 plus 2 kills the person. Really? You know what? I'm just going to continue like this. We know that 1 and 2 kills them, and that also makes sense because here it is mentioned that that the puzzle log has proven more difficult as she tends to always choose 2 slides with characters facing the same way. I have asked her why this is, but she doesn't seem to fully understand what I'm asking. It's really difficult to do it like this. So 1 and 2 are facing the same way, but they are different concepts. One is good, one is evil, and if you do that, that kills the priest in there. So we can do 1 and 2. That's why my idea was 1 and 3 originally, because 1 is the person with— stop with the booping! I can't concentrate. So 1 is the man with his arms open, and 3 is the one kneeling. So now we check on the bookshelf. Nothing happened. Oh, there's the tinderbox. I knew there was another tinderbox. That actually is good because that lets me light this one as well. So every light here is lit up. And there was that line about the light shall guide you. Oh, come on, again! Of course my nose is all itchy! Stop it! I told you. Seize the booping! Nah, back to the business. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles on this side, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this side, and that could be a clue, but as you can see, we have 8, 9, 10, and 11. There's no 7. It's only 8. So let's see. This was 1 and 3, right? 1 and 3 did not work. Well, let's try 1 and 4. That is the man with the open arms. and 4, because here's the thing. The combination that gets the priest killed is 1, 2. That is the man with the open arms and the man with the sword. So it looks like he stabs him. And that's obviously bad. So the sword one is no good. That's why my idea was that I have to put together good things. Now 1 plus 3 that I used was the man with the open arms and the man kneeling down. And that, based on what the recording said, I thought that is like blessing or something like that. Now 1 plus 4 is the man opening his arms and the other one looking to the right. So that could be like a hug. No hug. Fair enough, 1-4 is out of the question. And now you're tugging on my tail. Well, that's probably my hair, but still better than the booping. Okay, so 1, 2 gets him killed, 1, 3 and 1, 4 are not working. Well, let's try 3 and 4. Because 1 and 2 are facing one way, and that gets him killed. 3 and 4, that was one of my ideas that I actually tried. It was...
You'll burn for this.
Looking...
You'll burn for...
It was looking to the right, both of them, but one is kneeling and one is just looking. That didn't kill him. That's good start. Nothing. Okay, 3 and 4 out.
Sick, twisted child.
Okay, 3 and 4 is out. I'm running out of ideas. Let's try the next. We tried every possible combination. 1, 4, 1, 3, 3, 4, that doesn't have 2 in it. If the order is not important. So we have to use 2. That's the one with the sword. Even though the child said, and that is Justine in theory, that she never chooses the one with the sword. She always chose the one looking to the right. But I tried the one looking to the right with 1 and it didn't work. I even tried it with 3, the covering kneeling man, and that didn't work. So we tried 2. I can do it with 1. That would get the priest killed, so I try 3. That is the sword and the kneeling man. And I got him killed. That's a problem! Welcome in, raiders! We just killed someone, don't worry about it, I'll restart in a moment. So that was 2 plus... was it 3? Welcome in, CPT Soup! Thank you so much for the raid! And welcome in, raiders! I am the Dreadist, a monster researching horror right now in the puzzling world of Amnesia Justine. And I just killed someone. Oh, you've been playing the Dark Descent as well. How was it? I just finished the base game last week. But of course, if you're still earlier in the game, I do understand if you want to look away to avoid any spoilers. And obviously, if you need to raid and run, and that's also true for all of the wonderful raiders, if you need to take care of yourself, that is the most important. So please do not worry about leaving the stream. Get up, get yourself something to drink. I have a lovely cup of tea. Maybe something to eat, stretch a bit, but if you decide to stay, I greatly appreciate it. Please take a seat and enjoy my suffering. I did find some green tea safely, but not of that kind.
Bienvenue.
Not
You are
your...
now listening to the sound of my
Not your
diplomatic
kind.
voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation.
Well, I killed him with the sword plus the kneeling man combination. So the only combination left is the sword and the man looking to the right. Two that he should have chosen, but she didn't, and the one she actually chose in her journal. Now I will try to actually break this freaking thing for once. Let's see, what can I break this on?
If you could help me, I would be much obliged.
Okay, I think it broke. Now I am curious about this. Where does the enemy come from? From there. That's odd. There is a cell there, indeed, but you can actually check that cell before this, and I used to do that because I went in the numbered order of the cells, and I do believe this is cell 4. The one the doctor is in is cell 5, and the one the creature came out of is cell 3. Don't worry about it. Nah, let's see what we have. We have laudanum, always nice. Another freaking thing here. Now these remembered sounds, I'm not sure what they are supposed to convey. I guess the background of some of the prisoners. But honestly, I am slightly confused about that. However, what I do know is how to get up there. I did it so many times that I can build all kinds of wondrous structures to reach up there. Look at that.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you alright. There's nothing here. Did I pick up the love letter? Yes, I picked up the love letter. I didn't pick up this. So I guess this is Justine's revenge for how this person wanted to keep her away from his son. But then again, I'm honestly confused about this entire storyline. Oh, I just wanted to see how tall that was. Or how high it was. Okay, let's take a right here, I think, and then another left. I'm not sure. This is, in a way, an elaborate puzzle room, like an escape room, I think they are called these days. This is like that, just 200 years earlier. I came back here and there's nothing following us. I was unsure about that, but apparently no. There's no one here. Well, let's try not to kill the priest this time around. Okay, let's try to break this as well. I did. There's no trophy, but these two were the only pieces of glass that kind of felt out of place based on the graphics of the game. I'm not sure if that was intentional or just maybe the port changed it. We'll see. The downstairs library still reminded her of father. All those hours spent there had fostered a sense of shelter. It's interesting that the loading screens tell you a bit about the characters as well. You can learn a bit about Justine and her past. Give me that. Give me those. Don't even ask me why I pick up half of these things. I have no clue. Mostly I pick everything up just in case there's a trophy for picking everything up in one playthrough or being the good guy, or honestly I have no clue. But hopefully I will finally figure out what I have to do. So there's the tinder box that I missed. There's the slide that I need. There's the journal entry. There's the slide. There's the angry whatever. Again, it would maybe make some sense that the friends were turned into these creatures, because there are 3 chambers and there are 3 friends. I don't even know why I lied that. Doesn't help any.
Who are you?
Okay, let's try. So, the only combination I have left is 3 and 4.
Have mercy.
No, it actually wasn't 3 and 4. I just realized it is 2, because only the sword one is left. We have 2, the sword, and 4, the man looking to the right. So I got him killed again. That freak. So that means that any combination with 2 in it will kill him. So if the actual order does not matter, we tried every possible combination, and I have no clue what I need to do to make this work. I will give it one more go. I know that I cannot use any combination with 2 in it, so the sword is out of the question. The only problem, then I only have 3 left. 1, 2, 1, 3. No, 2 we don't use 2. So 1, 3, 1, 4, or 3, 4. Except if the game completely misdirects the player, which is possible. But it is slightly annoying that I have to go through the entire first chamber just to take one crack at the second one and right away fail. And the problem is, with the first chamber, I can see someone figuring out what they have to do without harming the doctor, even though it wasn't necessarily obvious to me that pulling the lever would harm the doctor necessarily. I suspected it, but it wasn't confirmed. This time around, I have absolutely no clue what I even have to do. Not a clue. Really. I am so confused, it is almost funny.
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged.
You know, I'd love to help you, but I kind of have other things going on, like trying to figure out what the fuck I have to do, so yeah, I'm not doing that. Don't take it personally, by the way. Oh, come on. That's it. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Told ya. Ha-ha! My tibia. Ah! Come on. Jump up already. I know you just broken a leg. Happens. No! Did you know you can let go of a ladder by pressing the same button that you grabbed it with? I didn't. A few cuts and bruises, who cares? Nah. There we go. I give it one more go to see if I can actually figure out what to do. If I can't, well, we still finished this DLC and it was fun. If I can, wonderful, but I would need to return to Amnesia, the Dark Descent for trophies later on. So, one way or another, but we are not done with this game just yet, and obviously I haven't even started playing a machine for pigs. So we'll see. Yes, I did read this. So this is, there was no one left to ask for permission. That is because Justine killed her father. Except I guess she couldn't be charged for it because she was a child, or at least it is hinted at that was the case. Now, interesting little tidbit. Slide number 2 is in that room, and that's the only room that is fully dark. Is that a coincidence? No clue. Maybe. Maybe it is a coincidence. I'm just gonna take the slides at this point. I will love if it turns out there's some secret lever somewhere and that's it. Okay, so... number 2, we are not using number 2, because number 2 is evil. Gets people killed. I didn't want to do that, but that's fine.
Who's there?
Okay, so let's try things.
Have mercy.
Just pull. Nothing. And the boop. That always helps with my mood. Well, let's try just one. Let's put one into it. Did that do anything? I don't think so. Do you like evil? Well... but if I place the second slide in this, then I will kill the priest again. And that again part is really concerning. Stop with the boops. We are doing some serious experiments here and nothing seems to be working. I somehow feel like this will be so obvious. So simple, so silly. So now I killed them by only placing the 4th in it. Yeah, this was slide 4. So apparently it is important that you have... boops are necessary sanity boost. I do need that. So it seems like that even if you don't use the sword, 3 tries is all you get. Which is concerning because it makes my previous attempts perhaps incorrect, because I tried different ones, and even if I got something right, if it was the 3rd try, that doesn't count. So I know I tried 1, 2, 3 and 2, 4, and those killed the priest, because 2 is the one with the sword. 3, 4 I think I tried because I said that was the last one left, and I actually tried it as the first one and still it didn't work. But 1, 4 and 1, 3 I'm not sure about. Maybe I tried, maybe I didn't. I have no clue what I could do differently here. I will be honest. I think it actually has nothing to do with the puzzle box. Because whatever I did there, it just got the priest killed. So maybe it has nothing to do with the priest whatsoever. But in that case I have absolutely no idea what could be. What could be the idea there. I am honestly confused about it. It was fun. It's an interesting DLC. I would say that I have never played it. At least I don't remember that I ever played it. It is interesting. It's confusing, so there's a good chance I will have to actually look into some explanation for this. But it is a fun DLC. It is loosely connected to the base game, but it can be enjoyed just as a fun little game. And even though, yes, you can run through it fairly quickly, figuring out what to do and what not to do can take apparently more than 4 hours. Especially if you take your time like I do. But with that, it's time to close the game. At least for today. We will return to Justine, Amnesia Justine, sometime later. We have 50%. No, we have some secret ones. They are probably from Machine for Pigs. There's probably one that is for Justine and not getting anyone killed. Read all the notes in all games. I hope I did get all of the notes so far. Picked up every tinderbox in Amnesia The Dark Descent. We will have to return to that game for that and achieve all other trophies. Well, that is just insanity. What a fitting trophy name. These pesky developers, right? And then we have the hard mode, which is 0.1%, so that is rarer than the platinum. I'm wondering if that is because the hard mode was added later or because it's so freaking difficult that people are not even trying. I'm not sure, but we will have to figure that out another time, because for today we are done with Amnesia and I need to regain my sanity, so I will sit down somewhere and look at the lamp for a bit. But first I have to find someone to raid. So thank you everyone for joining me today. Thank you Nekio, Zaxius and CPT Soup for the raids. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this somewhat confusing and interesting stream today in Amnesia. I will be back next week with something. I'm not sure what just yet. We might take a little break from Amnesia. Maybe we will jump into the next game, A Machine for Pigs. Who knows? But for now, I will need to make a new schedule, so don't forget to follow me on Blue Sky and on social media to get access and some notifications about my weekly schedule, my streams, and all sorts of fun things like that. And also don't forget to take care of yourself. So please, even though we are indeed raiding, take a moment to get yourself something to eat, drink, get up, stretch those sore muscles, because that is important. Don't be like me and just stare at the screen for hours on end. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I will be back next week. But until that, have a great day. And as always, good night.